The same people who are okay with the cameras going up right now are going to be okay with getting the mark of the beast. And let me explain it to you. The excuse that a lot of people are putting up right now to get these cameras going is two main excuses that I'm hearing. One, if you're not doing anything wrong, you don't have nothing to worry about. Two, they are using these cameras to track down kidnappers and to track down all this and blah, blah, blah. Let me explain to you why these people are morons. And let me explain to you why they're going to be the reason that those kind of people are going to be the reason that we get into the situation that we get into when it gets to like Terminator Salvation level type dystopian society. Anyways, let's get started. So the story that I'm about to tell you right now, look, I don't know what you believe. I think that it's only true to a certain extent, but I'm just using it as an example of where we are headed. So don't get biased with this story. Anyways, let's go. It's just an example. During World War II, there was a certain group of people who were being oppressed. This is a true story. And there was a certain group of people, mainly Germans, who were taking over territory and moving into villages and neighborhoods, right? Okay, so when this started to happen, there was one specific neighborhood where there was this 15 or 16-year-old kid, and he knew that it wasn't going to be a good idea for them to just wait there. So he started trying to convince his parents, hey, we need to get out of here. Hey, we need to leave. Let's go to the United States before they get here. We shouldn't take our chances. We don't know what they're going to do when they get here. And he tried to tell everybody else in the neighborhood the same thing. Grandmas, grandpas, cousins, uncles, brothers, sisters. Like, he tried to tell all the people in the neighborhood, you guys should leave. Let's not wait till they get here. You know what the people in the neighborhood said? No, you're being paranoid. They're not going to do anything when they get here. They're just literally, they just want to claim that they own this territory and blah, blah, blah. There's nothing that they don't want to do. You know, it's not that serious. We're still going to be able to work, pay our taxes. We're probably just going to have to pay them taxes now, blah, blah, blah. Well, those people didn't listen. And that kid got out with his family safely. And he went to the United States. Remember, this is just an example. Guess what happened? The Germans get into the neighborhood. When they get into the neighborhood, they sit there for 2 or 3 weeks, right? Now, as they're sitting there for 2 or 3 weeks, they're getting all comfy. They're getting to know the neighbors. They're bringing them baskets of food. And all the neighbors are like, yeah, that kid was just paranoid. Look, I don't know why they moved out and went to the United States, right? Well, fast forward a couple of months, the Germans that ended up settling in that neighborhood passed a law saying that you can't have private firearms now, right? So they have them turn them in. Once they have them turn them in, guess what? They herded them into POW camps. And let me tell you something. This is a true event, and this didn't just happen in Germany. This happened in China when the takeover happened. This happened in North Korea when the takeover happened. And I'm going to tell you something. Those same people were saying that dumb, stupid ass argument. I don't care. I'm a cuss right now because I'm irritated. Up until they were being herded into POW camps. Oh no, they're just taking us to camps right now. They just want us to work. Yeah. How did that work out for you? How did that work out for you? How did that dumbass argument that you have that, oh no, the government wouldn't do that. Oh no, that would never happen. We live in modern times. They thought the same thing. So did the people in China. So did the people in North Korea. And those types of morons, the ones who are complacent, the ones who question nothing, the ones who just pay their taxes and go to work are going to be the same morons who get us into the situation that we get into when the mark of the beast happens. When the mark of the beast happens, 100%, bro. That's how it's going to go down. And the only people who are aware of it now are the people who are resisting all these things that are going up. So even TikTok is restricting certain sounds that I can put up, right? So I have to be careful with what I say. There's certain buildings that are being built all across the country. You know exactly what buildings I'm talking about, right? It starts with an A and it's a center, right? So they're being put up all over the country, right? You're getting these special cameras being put up all over the country, right? You're getting money soon going to be digitized. I promise you, bro. Russia literally just came out and said that the United States is going to digitalize their money and leave us holding the rest of the world holding the bag. I guarantee you that's what's happening. So the same way that you saw people go from horses to cars, the same way that you saw people in the 70s and 80s go from cash to debit cards is the same way that you're now witnessing a huge change coming. So the reason I'm putting this message out is this. Those people who put out that argument, thank you. You're going to be the one that enables the mark of the beast. You people are going to be the one that enables this dystopian society to be created. And the rest of us who are smart and can think for ourselves are going to be the only ones who, if you would have listened to us when we told you that, no, say no to all this stuff, guess what? We could have put this off by 20 years. But anyways, let me know what you think. Like, repost, comment. Thanks. We're living in biblical times. Remember that.